All right, hello to you all. I'm out here with one of my new builds. This is my LMT kind of PDW build. This is my newest SBR. I made this. Right now, this is my shortest AR-15 rifle. So as far as the parts breakdown, I built this off of a ADM UIC lower. This is my first also true all ambidextrous firearm, or rifle I should say. So on this lower you do have a bolt hold open and bolt release for the bolt. So right here I can close the bolt pressing down on this, and I can lock it back. So that's a proprietary part for that lower. Thus you have a proprietary bolt release, bolt hold open on the left side, as well as magazine release. As far as finishing off the lower, I use the Seekins lower part kit. I have the Seekins takedown pins, Seekins ambi safety, and also a Seekins magazine release. At the end of the rifle, I have a PWS end plate. I just put it on my rifles because it's pretty easy to put on. I like the ratcheting system. For the stock, I'm running a LWRC UCIW Stock. This shortens overall length of the rifle by a little bit over an inch. So this 10.5 inch rifle is actually under about 25 inches overall in length when it's fully collapsed like this. The upper is LMT LM8 upper. This is a monolithic upper, so the receiver here where the bolt is housed all the way to the rail is one solid piece. So you can't switch the handguard out on this, it's just part of the upper. For the upper I have a Geisley SCH, and my bolt I have the LMT enhanced bolt, as well as LMT I have the LMT enhanced bolt carrier and enhanced bolts. On the rail I have two rail scales along with the Seekins K20 angle grip. I used a air socket mount to mount the Surefire DF, and right now I just got the standard A2 flash hider on it. I do have a muzzle device for a suppressor. I'll see how this sounds with a can on it. As far as my optics go, I have the OPMOD version of the Eotech EXPS3 I believe, and a G33 magnifier. Couple things missing on it. I do need a dedicated sling for it, as well as some iron sights. Other than that, I'm pretty happy as far as this build goes. One last thing, I do have a Geisley SSAE trigger in it. I'm gonna fire some rounds through this. These will be the first shots I've ever had. I'm going to just shoot some steel wolf right now. Then after that, I'm gonna get it zeroed in. I have some Hornady black I'm going to try. I'll probably zero it with this, and I got some Hornady match as well. So here are the first shots with my new build. Alright, the bolts did not hold open on that one, but I'm showing some weak wolf. So first impressions, this does recoil kind of different. I do have some other AR-15 SBRs as well as some carbine systems. This does not shoot as rough or hard recoiling as a carbine system, but something like a mid-length or rifle system. Probably that is probably due to the bolt, and I am running a H2 buffer. But I'm gonna set this up on a bench rest sandbag. I'm gonna try to zero it in. All right, I have the rifle zeroed in at 50. It's a nice tight group. I might change it to a different zero eventually, but right now I'm not going to shoot that far with this. I'm going to try some of the Hornady match now. Probably lock back on this one since this stuff is a little bit more hotter than the Wolf. Lock back on that shot, and that stock took one of my hairs with it. Okay, we'll be getting that one back. But I'm happy with this build so far. I am shooting it with the stock all the way collapsed. I'm trying to reduce my overall, you know, I guess size signature, but I'm gonna see how it feels with the stock extended a little, how I'd usually shoot a 16-inch rifle. Oh wow, that's a lot easier to shoot that way and a lot more comfortable. Wow, that's actually a lot nicer. Even though I kind of reach out a little bit farther, this is a very nice rifle to shoot just right off the bat. It does not recoil like other carbine systems. It's probably partially due to the LMT bolt. It is supposed to work better with shorter barrels, and apparently it doesn't work in longer barrels. If it's a 16, 18-inch up, it does not work well or as intended, especially with full auto fire. But I'm very happy with my build so far. I'm gonna throw some more rounds through it. So I'm very, very impressed with how this shoot. I think this bolt is making a world of difference. I think if you shot this, you would not know immediately you were shooting a carbine length rifle. It shoots a lot smoother than any carbine length gas system I've ever picked up. Right now I have the can on it. I'm going to throw a few rounds through it, see if it makes a difference with a little extra blowback. That's still really nice. Even with extra gas, the can's going to push back. It's still very soft for such a short barrel. I'm going to try one without some hearing protection. Not too bad. I wouldn't do that too many times or rapidly on purpose, but it's not bad without any kind of ear protection. And this is a short can too. Just trying to get a little bit of gas in my face, nothing that's going to make me tear up, but I smell it a lot more. Oh, it doesn't want to lock back on that Wolf. But I do like hearing, so I'm gonna throw this back in. Lock back on that one. Man, it's a good feeling once you know, put some money into it, select the parts, and it all comes together and works fantastic. So I'm absolutely, woo, I just burned the heck out of my gloves. Man, that suppressor heated up quickly. But wow, yeah, it's a good feeling when all of it comes together and runs and exceeds your expectations. But I'm gonna get this can even hotter. I got more ammo. Stay tuned. All right, so I thought it was the ammo and possibly too heavy of a buffer being the cause that the bolt's not locking back, but I found out there's actually issue with the bolt catch itself. So I got an empty Lancer mag. When I run the charging handle, it just don't want to stay open, and if I try to pull the bolt catch open, it barely wants to catch. So like I can sometimes get it, but even with the P mag, empty P mag, run the bolt, it doesn't want to stay open. So hopefully that's just the issue with the lower, not the lower. Hopefully that's just the issue with the bolt catch itself, possibly being out of spec. Hopefully it's not the lower, because you know, I got this as an SBR, it's engraved. I e-filed it, I didn't have to wait too long, but still, you know, I put $200 into it. Not much you can do afterwards, but overall, as far as my first time out, I'm very, very happy in general with how it turned out. I have other SBR lowers, that's mainly the upper, I'm very excited about, so I can throw this in the stock on a different lower. If there is something wrong with it, I might be out, you know, around $400 overall for, you know, this lower. But runs absolutely terrific. I found out it's not an ammo issue, so I'm happy about that. It's not an issue, it's still case ammo. But I'm gonna let this train pass. All right, so as I was saying, hopefully it's just the, you know, bolt catch release mechanism. I can contact ADM. Hopefully they'll be willing to send me out another, see if that's just the issue. But as far as the upper goes, I love it. As of right now, my PWS is my go-to. This is definitely in the running to taking the spot of my go-to rifle. Obviously I have to get this stuff with the lower straighten out and make sure, you know, it's locking back on the last round. But as far as overall feel, weight, the function, I love this rifle so far already. Works well suppressed. Just needs a few more things to, you know, make it absolutely complete. But as right now, you know, I'm going to invest more time, effort, ammo, training to train with this rifle, getting to know it, and becoming more proficient with it. Just look to more videos and updates about how this build finally ends up going.